He himself may not have stolen, but he aided another in an evil deed. Come closer. Take a look at him. This scoundrel and his equally wicked brother decided to steal from the house of God. His brother crawled in through a window, while this heathen kept watch outside the church. They took chalices and altar cloths to sell for coin. The parishioners can be glad that the brothers
I can understand
loot to a certain
Hey, you'll shoot someone!
man.
Calm down. I surrender.
No!
You f***ing murderer! Your days of doing evil are at an end! You won't worm your way out of it!
Give it to him!
Hold your horses. You just clap everyone in their stocks right away. Whip them on the pillory, and maybe even worse. But you can't go about it willy-nilly. If the king found out, you'd end up in the stocks yourself.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just pointing out that you're not acting according to the law. If a murder or an abduction happens, it's necessary to present the case to the Prague Burgrave, and he shall instruct his chamberlain to inquire into the murder and question the witnesses. It's also advisable to secure the blood-stained garment has ascertained that a heinous and to determine has actually been committed. The Burgrave bring the accused period of 3 days. Only when a just verdict has been handed down, he shall be questioned, be given up to the executioner, and the innocent man be freed.
Oh. Alright then, you bastard, have it your way. We'll send word to Prague. You just wait here nicely until that chamberlain of yours gets here to deal with you.
I know very well about all the things you've done, and now you'll pay for each and every one of them.
But I acted within the law. I received permission to do all of that. I have it in writing. I'll bring you the contract. You know how to read, right?
Well...
A foolish question. I apologise. What a disgrace it would be if a man of the law didn't know how to read.
Exactly. A horrible disgrace.
So, do you want to see the contract? There's quite a lot to read there.
No, that's quite alright. Move along. I'll handle it.
You f***ing murderer! Your days of doing evil are at an end.
Wait, no! You're wrong! Do you mean to tell me that a man has no right to protect his honour? I was insulted! And in a country that honours God, to protect oneself from offence is a divine right. But I reckon none of that applies here. How shameful!
Hold on now. We're all decent folk here. If your deeds were truly committed in defense of your honor, then we'll leave things be for now.
Ah! Here you are!
Restrain yourself. Let me inform you in good faith. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you'll be defying the law of the land. And you'll suffer the consequences.
Excuse me?
Only the heathens do that. We Christians apply the law justly. You are a good Christian, are you not?
Well, of course I am. But what am I supposed to do with you then?
First and foremost, you must inform the court scribe in Prague what misdemeanor has been committed. Upon which, he shall make a record, and then inform you what you should do according to the law.
You're having me on, right? I'm not gonna go to Prague on account of you.
Well, according to the law of the land, you should. But I understand that's no easy matter. Look here. Nothing terrible has happened, right? So let's agree to forget the whole thing, and you won't have to go to Prague.
All right then. But promise you won't get up to any more mischief.
Naturally. You have my word.
Search! Got anything stolen? Anything banned? Show me everything.
This must be some kind of mistake, guard. Why would I be carrying anything? I carry everything I need in my heart. Grammar, logic, and rhetoric. The trivium of learning. I am familiar with the 7 liberal arts, and thievery is certainly not one of them.
I didn't realize you were a scholar. All right, off you go then. Cough up the money, and maybe I'll let you live.
Money? What is money compared to God's mercy? If you let me go, Jesus Christ in heaven will put in a good word for you. I mean, I didn't hurt anybody, did I?
I'm a good Christian.
You're one of those people who dragged Jesus into everything, aren't you? All right, then. Get lost. Go!
Hey, that's mine! Give it back or I'll go and get a guard.
Forgive me, friend. There must have been some sort of mistake. But, well, since I already somehow ended up with this thing, supposing you were to give it to me as a gift, eh? I'd be eternally grateful to you.
Since you put it like that, good sir. All right, take it as a gift. And don't forget to mention my generosity to their lordships.
Search!
What's this nonsense? This is not the kind of conduct I expect. Do I look like some mangy thief to you? Ha! People these days. Unbelievable.
Come now. Nothing too bad has happened, has it? You go right ahead, sir. Let's just forget I stopped you, eh? Either you pay for what you stole, or I'll personally clap you in the stocks.
How dare you? I'm the son of the royal hetman, you scum. Show me the respect I'm owed.
But I don't know you.
May I remind you, when you deal with me, you might as well be dealing with the king himself. I'm the son of Lord Radzig Cobbler, and if you don't accord me the treatment I deserve, I'll show you exactly why it doesn't pay to with me.
If that's the case, we're sorry, sir. I'd have never expected nobility in a dump like this. I mean, we wouldn't have expected you here, sir.
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you?
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
Ah, that's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once.
My God,
I don't know what your problem is, but you're not gonna fight with me, you bastard.
Hang on. I was just defending myself.
Bollocks.
Nice testimony. But you better save it for the court you'll be facing for failing to uphold the law and handing out punishments willy-nilly. That might have been done in bygone dark times, but Emperor Charles, eternal glory to his soul, and Archbishop Ernest brought law and order, and they established harsh punishments for all who fail to apply the law properly. So you've got something to look forward to. Like losing a hand. Let's present this case to the court, and we'll see whose side they take. Whether that of a learned lawyer from Prague University, founded by the Emperor himself, or some dull-witted underling who's only good for running around with a cudgel.
Hold on, learned sir. We don't have to go straight to court now, do we? I'll forget your misdemeanors just this once, and we'll leave it at that. Eh?
Very well then. But I'd advise you to learn the law if you're going to enforce it. Otherwise, you'll end up in the dock yourself sooner or later.